Welcome, Whitehawk fans, here to the start of the varsity versus Pine City. Just did the announcements and the national anthem, and now we're just getting ready for tip-off here. All right. Whitehawks are, what are we, 13 and 4 so far this year. Pine City, I'm not sure what their record is, but I don't think they're 13 and 4. We'll have to kind of see how the first few minutes go here. I'm hoping and expecting Mound can jump off and kind of use their speed and hopefully control the game here in the first period. But we're gonna find out here in a few minutes, or less than that, a few seconds here. They're just lining up for the face-off. Looks like we got Hardacre, Piaski, and Lundquist up front. Fink and Wendorf back on D. Piaski wins the face-off, back to Wendorf. Wendorf goes to Fink. She punches it up to Hardacre. Hardacre dumps it in for Piaski. Piaski tries the center, but didn't get to. Now it goes back to Wendorf. Wendorf shot on tip. Nice tip by Piaski. Already we got our first shot on goal here for the Whitehawks. Nice shot and a tip there. We don't have the best angle in a couple of the spots along the boards. It's just the way. It's the only place we could put the camera, but I'll try to describe it if we lose it. Piaski's still fighting back there, rings around the boards, goes out to Fink. Fink shot on, again tipped by Piaski, just wide there. Lundquist is chasing it. Now Pine City clears it out to center. Hardacre dumps it in, and we go to a full 5-skater line change for the Whitehawks. Whitehawks can't get Lacomi's in on there, and Harder. Hang on, here comes Pine City on a 2-on-1. Shot knocked down by Miner. Now it's coming up the near wall here. Harder's got it. She gets it across the blue line, and then something happened. I couldn't see it either, but we got it dumped in. Pine City's trying to break it out. McCombie's on the forecheck. Pine City kind of chips it into our zone. Cornier goes over to Miner. Miner up to Harder. Harder dumps it in. That's Harmer. Harmer is in there in the corner on the forecheck. Pine City does get a breakout. They try to stretch pass, and it was too much. I don't think it was. There's no ice, but Wendorf had it behind the net for a second. Now it's in the dead zone over there. I'll have to wait till it comes out. Cornier has it. She reverses it, and she's bringing up the near wall. Goes up to Leonard. Leonard has it at center ice. It got poked off between her and Hargraves. It got poked off their stick, but it got picked up by Wendorf. Wendorf comes in. Her shot got blocked. Now Hargraves is in the corner. The puck rings around. Wendorf pinches in, keeps it in. Hargraves is giving chase. And that's Schmid. Schmid's over on the other side, picking up the change. She puts a shot on net. Hargraves swings it around. Leonard picks it up. That was Allie Butler who kept it in at the blue line. Now Hargraves picks it up, back to Butler. Shot on by Butler. Shot. There's Leonard. Leonard centering attempt. And Hargraves buries it. So there was a We'll see where the assist come from. I saw it as Leonard to Hargraves, but we'll see how the official score was. But 1-0 Whitehawks, 13:52 to go in the first period. That was Piaski on the draw. She wins the draw cleanly, but it goes in between both these, so Cornier goes back to get it. Now Pine City has it behind our net. Here comes Cornier. Cornier is coming up on a rush. Nice hard shot. Blocker saved by the Pine City goal. I heard Schmidt was one of the assists. I think it was Leonard and Schmidt on the assist, Hardgrave on the goal. That's what it should have been. And we got a penalty coming up on the Whitehawks here. Lauren's back in net today. So far she hasn't seen a shot yet, but Lauren is, we'll turn the camera over to her. That's Lauren with the white pads back in net. Whitehawk penalty. We got Leonard, Cornier, and that was the puck was cleared. We're on no ice, obviously, because we're on the PK. That's Harder on the forecheck. And there's Leonard coming to back her up on the forecheck. And here comes Pine City out. That's Fink and Cornier are back on D. And there's a shot in on Lauren, and Lauren covers it up. Now there's an equipment issue on the goalie for a second. We'll have a little timeout. Looks like we got the same skaters though. We got Harder and Leonard up front, Fink and Cornier back on D. The penalty was there's a minute 32 that was on Piaski. I think her stick just kind of tapped the skates of one of the girls. Oh, she got tripped up. She was walking in on a semi breakaway as Pine City player was trying to cut off an angle and ended up tripping her just as she was winding up for a backhand. So we'll see power play for Whitehawks. Got Wendorf, Cornier back on D, Leonard, Hardgraves, and I think that's Hardacre. No, Hardacre was just on the ice. I can't see who's on right wing until I see a number there. Oh, it's Piaski. Okay, Wendorf's got it at the point, setting it up. She goes over one-timer Cornier. Shot, nice kick save by... Nice hard low shot by Cornier was kick saved, and Pine City sends it all the way down. Lauren stops it. Wendorf collects it, drops it for Leonard. Leonard comes sweeping around. She comes up the boards. Here she comes. I thought she was going to do her little Vanek move there between the legs behind the back, but now Wendorf's got it at the top of the point. Over to Cornier, one-timer. Piaski tips that. And they clear all the way down to Lauren. She holds it for Wendorf. Wendorf up to Cornier. Cornier had Leonard, but it kind of chipped off her stick. So Cornier went back and picked it up again. We're going to start this over again. Now she goes over to Piaski. Piaski across the blue line. Shot high over the net. It's picked up by Leonard over on the far side. Leonard dumps it in. Now Hargraves has it in the corner. Hargraves to Cornier. And Cornier's looking for a shot and just 5-holed it. On the ice, 5-hole shot by Cornier. So 2-0 power play. That's 2-0 Whitehawks. That's a power play goal by Cornier from Hargraves, and we'll see who else got that. Might have been Leonard on the second assist if they give a second assist. Cornier has been sort of on the goal-scoring streak here, especially these last few games. I think she had 2 last game. She's already got 1 tonight. Offensive-minded defenseman. 2-0 Whitehawks. That's Fink back on D. Now Harder is swept back to pick up the puck. And there's Miner. Miner's got it in this near side. This is our dead zone where we don't have a video. It just has me leaning over an edge, and I'll try to describe what I see. Promise I won't lie too bad. Goal is... Piaski and... Oh, hang on, we got a chance. Nice shot, nice save by Lauren. The goal was Cornier from Piaski and Hargraves. While I was mentioning that goal, there was a great opportunity for Pine City. They kind of walked right in on us there, and Lauren had to make a nice breakaway save. Now Wendorf's got it in our zone. She brings it up to Schmid. Schmid tries to get it out, but it was stopped by the defender there. Hang on, I'm going to try to get this thing a little more level. It's kind of down. Whitehawks have control of it, but we just can't seem to just get it out of our zone here yet. Now we got it out to center ice. We bring it back to our own D, and Hargraves went down. I don't know. It looks like she was tripped. Hargraves went down on this near wall where there's a dead zone, and let's see. There we go. That's better. I was trying to get rid of there's a little bit of an angle on the camera, and I think I got rid of it. So I think now it's a little straighter. So back on the Whitehawk power play with 7:04 to go. Leonard takes the face-off, goes to Piaski. Piaski back to Cornier. Cornier over to Wendorf. Wendorf shot is knocked down by the Pine City defender. Now the Whitehawks are resetting. Wendorf keeps it in at the blue line. Up ahead to Leonard. Cornier creeps in. A give and go from Leonard to Piaski to Leonard. Shot just went wide. Here comes Cornier. She was looking for number 2. A nice hard shot. I was looking for that Piaski wraparound attempt. Now we're back to Wendorf. Hard shot on, and a glove save by Pine City goalie. Great puck movement in that 35 seconds of power play by the Whitehawks. Every skater on the ice touched the puck several times. They're moving it around pretty good. Okay, now we got a new line here. That was Harmer. Oh, Harmer won the face-off, and then Lundqvist with a quick shot on. You got Lacombe up there with her. Back at D, you got Hardacre and Miner. Pine City dumps it down on Lauren, just to dump it here on the penalty kill. Now here comes Harmer. She circles around, and she's coming up this near wall, the dead zone, across the blue line. Nice move. Nice. Another nice move, and then she got knocked off the puck. Hargraves. Oh, I thought she was going to try to... It just came across the blue line here. Hargraves brings it in. Here comes Hargraves. Shot knocked down by Pine City defender. Harder in the corner. Fighting for it, and there's Lacombe. They just cycled. Now we got Lundqvist over in that corner. And shot tip. Oh! There's a great opportunity right there. Here comes Harder. And Lacombe. And Lundqvist. They're all getting whacks at it with shots and rebounds. But held on again by Pine City goalies. 2-0 Whitehawks. Shots are 14-3 in favor of the Whitehawks. Looks like they're bringing out the other power play line. Leonard, Hargraves, Piaski, Wendorf, and Cornier on D. Still 23 seconds on the Whitehawk power play here. Looks like Pine City cleared it out to center. Wendorf picks it up. She's going to circle around. She goes to Cornier. Cornier's looping around. She's looking for the cycling Whitehawk that she wants to hit. She hit Leonard. Leonard brings it in. Her shot knocked down by the defender. Still just 2 seconds left. Now Wendorf's got it back at the point. She dishes it to Piaski. Piaski drop pass for Leonard. Leonard shot on is knocked down. Leonard dumps it in the corner to Hargraves. Now here comes Piaski. Piaski just knocked the cheese off, or she knocked the bottle off there for a goal. Shredding the cheese on that one, I think is what we call that. That was a goal from Piaski, and to be honest, I don't know who's going to get the assist because everybody touched the puck about 6 times, so you can kind of take your pick on that one. They're keeping the puck there. I heard Cornier yell, "Yay, Greta!" So that must have been a career highlight or a career milestone goal. I will have to find out if that was like a 100th point or something like that, or a certain number of goals. 3-0 Whitehawks. 4:38 left in the period. Now an errant pass by the Pine City sends it back in their own zone. Intercepted by Harmer. Now it goes up to Bella Peterson. Harder rubs her player out. Harmer helps her. Now it goes back. Fink's going back to get it. She's got Miner back there with her. She goes across. It goes behind Miner up to Harmer, and they gave the assist was to Hargraves, and the goal was Piaski. That was the third goal. So what's going on here? Let's see. Okay, here comes Miner. Miner picked it up. She skates it across the red line. It got bumped off her stick, and it's kind of here by the blue line, and Leonard brought it in, and there's a whistle, and I guess there must have been an offsides. Maybe Schmid was offside. I didn't think so, but must have been, because that's what they're lining up. Got Hargraves, Leonard, and Schmid kind of right above them here. Face-off won nicely, back to Butler. Butler over to Wendorf. Wendorf up to Schmid. That puck was jumped on by Butler. She intercepted the pass and brought it in. Now it goes, so we'll send back around. Wendorf's going to go back in our zone, go behind Lauren and regroup. She gets it up to Hargraves. Hargraves to Leonard. Here comes Leonard. She's got Schmidt in the center. She skated right between 2 players. She got taken down. She still shoots. Got a nice shot on. But here comes Leonard. Now she passes it to herself off the back of the net. Shot on, and even though the puck's sitting behind the net right now, there was a whistle. Ref must have lost it. No goal. But yeah, Leonard came down this near side and just kind of split right between 2 Pine City defenders, and then they kind of knocked her down as she went in to shoot. No penalty, but she still got a shot off, kind of sitting on her butt. Pine City needs another skater unless they want to practice their penalty kill. Seemed like most people here recognize that, except for the coaching staff at Pine City, that they're a man short. But anyways, 2:50 left to go in the first. Shot on by Hardacre. Now it goes in the dead zone, picked up by Cornier. Cornier over to, that was Fink. Fink up to Hardacre. Oh, hang on, here comes Pine City on a 2-on-2. Whitehawks get back nicely. Fink knocks her player off the puck, sends it around the board, and then it goes up to Piaski. Oh, hang on, there's kind of a scrum there. Yeah, it was Lundqvist and Piaski. Now they try the other side. They go over to Hardacre's side, And that's Cornier with it. Up to Hardacre. Hardacre brings it across the red line. Dump and chase. 2 minutes left. Hardacre and Lundquist. Lundquist dumps it across to Hardacre. Takes a look at the clock and shoots it in on net. Goes off a defenseman's shoulder pad. Our Wi-Fi here wasn't working. We're in a tin can. But anyways, long story short, 3-0 Whitehawks. Just started the second period. Hopefully we got a better signal now. Somebody give me a thumbs up if this is way better than the first period. Had to kind of go with plan B here. Miner brings it up to Lundquist. Lundquist to Hardacre. Hardacre across. Now Piaski picks it up behind the net. She goes back to Cornier. Cornier shot, or has Fink. Shot just wide. Now here comes Pine City, a 2-on-2. They do a draw pass. Nice shot on. Knocked down nicely by Lauren. Now Piaski, she did a stretch pass for Hardacre. Hardacre does a couple nice moves. Oh! And she got it lost in the skates of the Pine City person there. Now Butler's got it at the blue line, but it just came in offside, so they're gonna reset on this. Just trying to get everything tight and snug. Somebody give me a thumbs up or give me a quick comment if the video's back to normal. Something happened to our Wi-Fi there in the first period. It went down to terribly slow. But anyways, we got it fixed now. We should be good to go. Brief recap here. Just started the second period. 14:40 to go. It's 3-0 Whitehawks. So Whitehawks have been they've been in control pretty much the whole game. Shots are 20-4. Lauren's in net tonight. Lauren's played great. She's only had a couple there was two really good opportunities by Pine City, and she knocked him down and made him look easy. So, Harder just tried going upper corner on that, and it was blockered away by the Pine City goalie. Cornier keeps it in. She dumps it back in. Okay, I got the thumbs up here that it sounds like our video's back up and running. You never know when you get to these metal boxes that they call ice rinks up here. There's no cell phone signal, and you use their Wi-Fi, and if something goes down or something's not good with their Wi-Fi, there's a little learning curve. But anyways, we went with plan B and we got it up and running. Looks like they got a penalty coming up on the body checking on Pine City, so we get the Whitehawks power play. Whitehawks' second goal today was a power play goal, so I think they're 1 for 1 so far today. Shot on by Cornier. Back to Wendorf. Wendorf dishes it to Leonard. Leonard goes back to Wendorf. Leonard shot on, tipped by Hargraves. And we got a goal, a power play goal. It was either a Wendorf goal that was tipped off the defender, or I think Hargraves tipped it. So, regardless, everybody touched it. Everybody was involved in that one. So, don't really know who. I'm guessing goal is Hargraves. Another quick shout out. I don't know if the video showed it in the first or not. I can't tell from here when it cuts in and out. But anyways, Piaski had a nice snipe on a goal. Oh, there's Hargraves. Hargraves from Leonard and Wendorf on that goal. Earlier in the first period, Piaski had a nice snipe, and that was their 100th career point. So I saw him grab a puck, and I didn't know exactly what it was for. Did a little check-in, and 100th point for Piaski. Congratulations, Greta. We got a little dead zone here. Maybe you didn't hear me say it 15 times in the first period, but this near wall, it's actually underneath where I'm sitting. So obviously I can't get a camera under there. I'll just describe it. 4-0 Whitehawks. If you stayed home in the Mound Westonka area and didn't venture up to Pine City, you probably saved some gas. It's probably worth saving the gas money. Not a terribly interesting game so far. Whitehawks have, even though it's been a little sloppy both ways, Whitehawks have firmly in control. Anytime it's on our half of the ice, we're in control of the puck. But it's 4-0 Whitehawks. Goals were Cornier, Piaski, Hargraves, and Hardacre, I think. I'll have to verify that, but that's what I remember. Nice shot on by Cornier right there. Shots are 23-4. So you get an idea of how the game's going if you miss some of the first period because of the sketchy Wi-Fi. Harder on the face-off, goes back to Cornier. She shoots on, got knocked down by a defender. Now that was Bella Peterson, over to Harmer. Harmer brings it in. Harmer, Harder, and Bella Peterson up front. Here comes Cornier. She's looking for goal number 2. Shot on. Rebound. Oh, juicy rebound. Now Butler with a shot on. That was kicked aside by a defender. Oh, nice pass. Harmer passed it right out front to, I think that was Cornier. Great shot on. Cornier's been on an offensive tear here the last few games. That was Butler who brought that in. Leonard was sort of like the fullback there and did the screen move and kind of kept the defenseman out of her way. It was kind of nice. Or Schmid. Schmid had it on our blue line. And now Pine City brought it in offsides, but that's okay. Schmid knocked it down. Shot on. Lauren sticks it aside. Wendorf picks it up in the corner. She goes ahead to Lennard. Sydney Lennard got bumped off her stick. She gave her defender a nice little love tap on the back. No call. Now we got Hargraves and Schmid fighting for it over there. Hang on. Dumped in. I think that was Leonard that dumped it in. Whitehawks are getting some fresh bodies out there, so we'll get some new people coming out here. We'll see who it is. I see Hardacre out there fighting for it in the corner. Leonard's still behind the net. She's still out there. Goes across to Cornier. Cornier keeps it in. There's Leonard. She picks it up. Kind of chipped it to herself, but it got out of the blue line. Over to Miner. Miner up to Hardacre. And they do a dump and chase. Miner goes for a line change, and Fink comes out on D. Was that Lundqvist behind the net to Piaski. Piaski cross ice to Hardacre. Hardacre a hard shot, went off a shin pad. Piaski denies that breakout attempt. And Lundqvist dishes it back. Now Piaski back to Cornier. Cornier shot on, the goalie never saw it. It went off like the top of the goalie's stick. I don't think the goalie ever saw it. But it went out of play, so we got to stop it. 4-0 Whitehawks, 8:31 to go in the second. Shots are 25-5. Fink and Cornier on D. Piaski wins the faceoff. Goes around in our dead camera zone there. Here comes Piaski. She hit the goalie. There's Harder in the center. Oops. Back to Butler. Butler's going to go cross ice to Wendorf. Change the field here. Wendorf's going to bring it in. Drop pass for Harder. Harder got poked off her stick. 2-on-1. Broken up nicely by Butler. Butler played that nicely. She didn't overcommit to one player or the other, and they had a 2-on-1 and right in our slot and didn't even get a shot off. Slap shot by, I think that was Harder, I think, went wide. Clearing attempt. A little sloppy, so it's kind of hard to follow what's going on because the puck's bouncing around. But here comes Pine City. Wendorf and Cornier team up and knock that one off. No shot on. Here comes Hargraves. Hargraves up to Leonard, but it skipped over her stick. Now there's a fight. Schmid's in there fighting for it. Comes back to Leonard. Leonard to Wendorf. Wendorf to Cornier. Cornier back to Leonard. Leonard drops it for Hargraves. This is starting to look pretty good. Hargraves fires one, but it went high over the net. Miner keeps it in momentarily, but it was a jumping puck. And they get a breakout, broken up nicely by Cornier. Denying a shot. She chips it to centered for Leonard. Now Cornier has it. Now center ice to Leonard. Leonard shot just wide right. And off the side of the net by Hardacre, and the goalie covers up. So, a lot of ping pong back and forth there. 5 minutes left to go in the second period. 4-0 Whitehawks. All right, poked off her stick. Hardacre picks up the center ahead to Piaski. Piaski dangles, but it got poked off her stick. Hardacre comes in just to kind of clean that up. Now Piaski's got it clean. She cycles to Hargraves. Or Hardacre, I'm sorry. Yeah, Lundqvist in front of the net. Cross ice by Pine City. They're coming in a 1-on-2, coming in against Fink. Fink stops her person there. Then Lundqvist comes over to help. Goes back behind the net to Miner. Miner picks it up. Gets up to Lacombe. Lacombe chips it up. Now Harder's chasing after it. Kind of playing whack-a-mole here. Both teams are whacking away at it. Shot on, sticked away by Lauren. You got Bella Peterson and Harder back there. And Wendorf's coming in kind of behind them. It's just sort of down here on the... Oh, there we go. Shot in on Lauren, and Lauren holds on, covers to get a face-off. We'll see. I think they're going to get a full 5. Yeah, we're getting a full 5 change. 3 minutes left in the second period. 4-0 Whitehawks. Leonard on the face-off. Miner sends it around to Cornier. They tried a centering attempt. It didn't quite get through. Oops. Now, both teams kind of whacking it back and forth here. Oh, there we go. We had a stretch pass for Leonard, but she ended up being offsides. All right, so we're going to get a face-off with 2 to the left of Lauren with 2:41 left. Hargraves comes in and picks up the change there on the face-off. And now here comes Leonard. Leonard snipes one and gloved down by the Pine City goalie for a stoppage. Another face-off to the right of the Pine City goalie coming. Leonard back to Cornier. I think her shot hit Leonard. Now Pine City clears it to center. They tried bringing it in. It was knocked off her stick. Now Whitehawks are trying to bring it across. Picked up by Cornier. She's got a pretty good head of steam. She's behind the net. Now it goes in our dead zone corner. Hargraves is in there fighting with 2 Pine City players. Hardacre wasn't having any of that cross ice pass. Shot in on Lauren. She blockered it aside. Now it's up to Lundquist. Pine City dumps it back in our zone. Cornier stretch pass to Hardacre. Here comes Hardacre. She's got Piaski in the middle. Hard shot on by Hargraves, and goalie holds on. So what do we got? Yeah, minute 23 left in the second. 4-0 Whitehawks. Got Wendorf and Fink on D. Piaski taking the face off with Hardacre and Lundquist. Back to Fink, shot on. Now Piaski picks it up in Gretzky's office. She goes back to Fink. It was a bouncing puck though, and it hopped over her stick. So now she's setting up. She goes back over to Wendorf, back in the Whitehawk zone. 1 minute left. Up to Hardacre. Hardacre brings it up down this near wall, centers it to Piaski. Piaski drops it for Lundquist. Lundquist shot on by blocker saved by the Pine City goalie. Now 2-on-2. Pine City tries to bring it out, but Fink gets her stick in the way and broke that up. Now we're back the other way already. Piaski got in the way of that cross-ice pass, so Pine City couldn't bring it in with any control. I see Lundquist and Wendorf are over there fighting for it with a couple Pine City girls. Now it goes behind the net to Fink. She reverses it back up to Lundquist. It's still in the Whitehawk zone out by the blue line. Sort of a ping pong game going on here. Wendorf goes to Fink. There's 2 seconds left. Fink up the boards to Harmer, and we get the end of the second period. Shots are 28-7. Scores 4-0. Whitehawks picked up 1 goal this period. Let's see, their goal this period was All right, back here to getting ready to start the third period. Hopefully you guys can hear and see me between Wi-Fi and directly connecting to a router. It still cuts in and out sometimes and freezes. There just isn't really good internet up here in Mora, Minnesota. But we're going to see what we can do here. Anyway, start of the third. 4-0 Whitehawks. Piaski wins the face-off. Fink over to Miner. Up to Hardacre, over to Piaski, drops back to Hardacre. Shot by Hardacre is knocked down by a defenseman. Now Pine City brings it in. They dump it in on Lauren. Miner goes back and picks it up. She does a two-line pass for Hardacre. Hardacre. Now Pine City is trying to break out. And stopped by Wendorf. She tries dumping it back in, doesn't get in deep enough. Now Hardacre ahead to Piaski. Piaski dumps and goes for a line change. Now that's picked up by Lundqvist. Lundqvist and Harmer over there on that near side. Right ahead to Harder. Harder, a shot and her own rebound. Good chance there for Harder. Two good chances there for Harder. Wendorf keeps it in. Another one-timer. Harder is going to get one here. She's had three great chances here this shift. Skipped over Wendorf's stick. She goes back to Butler. Butler's going to skate it in, dump it in. And she retreats back to the blue line. That's Harmer on the forecheck. And Bella Peterson and Harder. This is Harder who gets it. She chipped it in. I guess it was a delayed offside, but now it's back down in the Whitehawk zone. Shot in on Lauren, knocked down. Rebound just went off the side of the net. Oh, nice redirect there in on Lauren for the Pine City. That was a nice chance for him. Now Whitehawks dump it down and they go for a line change. Stretch pass attempted by Pine City and it missed the mark, but there's no ice. Fink picks it up. She goes cross ice to Schmid. Schmid lost it, and Hardgraves on the forecheck went off her skate. Now Pine City with a shot in on Lauren, sticked away by Lauren. That's Schmid over there. Schmid and now up to Leonard. Chipped off her stick. Shot in, wide of Lauren. Cornier reverses it to Fink. Fink takes a look. She goes up the side to Schmid. Schmid tries to, okay, she chips it out to Leonard, but she got her pocket pick there. Cornier dumps it into Hargraves. Hargraves got Schmid in the middle. Hargraves, nice little move. Gets it in. It's right there. Schmid and Hargraves are both right there kind of fighting for it. Now Wendorf's got it at center ice. She goes up to Piaski. Piaski brings it in, or kind of got tangled up but then dumped in behind the Pine City net. 4-0 Whitehawks so far. We got 13 left in the third period. Now here's Lundqvist. Lundqvist, nice move. She's got top of the slot shot, and it was tipped out of play by a defender. 4-0 goals. Cornier got one. Piaski got one. Hardgraves had one, and you know what? I think Hardgraves had two. I think she's got two of the four. Piaski wins the faceoff back to Wendorf. Wendorf takes a look and dumps it into Lundqvist. Lundqvist shoots it on and covered up by the Pine City goalie. Shots are 29-8 in favor of the Whitehawks. Score is 4-0. Again, apologize for the stream kind of cutting in and out. It's just it's not the Wi-Fi. It's not the. It's just the internet and the whole building is kind of going in and out. So we're just dealing with it here. Wendorf picks it up behind the net up to Lundqvist. Lundqvist up to Piaski. Piaski skates it across center. She brings it in. She's got Hardacre in the front. Now she goes behind the net to Hardacre. Popped off her stick. Pine City brings it across center. Shot in on Lauren, and she holds on. I think that was the 9th shot on Lauren, I believe. She's made it look easy back there today. Shot in, and Lauren holds on. Kind of a skipping puck right before Lauren. That should be her 10th shot. Still 4-0 Whitehawks. Cornier does a reverse up to Harmer. Harmer kind of got tangled up with someone. Now Harder goes in. Pine City brings it out across their blue line. They try to centering, poked away by Cornier. Now Cornier gets it to center, over to Butler. Butler chips it up to Lacombe. Clearing attempt picked off by Cornier, and shot on net, and a save and cover by Pine City goalie. 11:42 to go. 4-0 Whitehawks. Harder on the faceoff. Back to Cornier. Cornier, a hard shot, went off the side of the net. Nice back check by Harder, broke away up that attempt. Lacombe goes over there, picks it up. She got it poked kind of between her skates. Pine City trying to break out here. They get it out of their zone. Then it gets caught up in the ref. They go cross ice. Pine City's got a 1-on-5 here. Now here comes Harmer. Harmer with a nice little move, but she gets rubbed out in the corner. Lacombe goes behind the net to give her a hand. Now it comes back out. Wendorf pinches in from the blue line to keep it in. Tries going back in the corner. Lacombe's behind the net with it. Lacombe bank pass back to Fink. Fink gets it into Leonard. Leonard to Lacombe. Lacombe drop pass to Leonard. Leonard, it gets poked off her stick. She's got 3 Pine City. Oh, she just came back and took it away. Tried to get a shot off, but didn't make it all the way to the net. Now Hargraves comes on the back check, and I keep kicking the camera here. Leonard has it behind the net, drops it for Schmid. Wendorf goes in and rings it around to Schmid. Schmid centering was picked up by Pine City. Hargraves picks that one up. She gets smushed against the boards. Fink tried pinching in, but got a breakaway attempt here by the breakaway by Pine City, and I think that was Wendorf and Fink on the back check, and I don't even think they got a shot off. No ice. It was touched. Whitehawks go for a line change. Hardacre on the forecheck. Tried to center an attempt for Lundqvist. It didn't get through. Now it's Hardacre. She sends it through the crease. Miner comes in from the blue line. She keeps it back in. Little sloppy play here. Not a lot of tape to tape by either team today. There's been a lot of just kind of chipping it in the general direction. Now we're going to get an ice on Pine City. 8:54 to go. 4-0 Whitehawks. Shots are 30-9. Piaski goes in on the face-off. Back to Minor. Minor over to Cornier. Cornier is going back to Piaski, but she got dumped down. Centering attempt by Hardacre. And now Pine City's just going to ice it. There was nobody anywhere near where that was going. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody thought they were on the penalty kill. I don't know. Just Pine City's. All right, welcome back. If you're reconnecting, we got 6 minutes left in the third. Whitehawks are on the power play. We had a stoppage of play here. I think it might have hit a player on the bench or something. 6 minutes to go in the third. Minute 13 on the power play for the Whitehawks. 4-0 Whitehawks. Bringing out Leonard, Piaski, and Hargraves. Cornier and Wendorf on D. Piaski's in the corner. Hargraves comes in to help her out. Hargraves comes out with the puck. She goes over to Leonard. Leonard back to Wendorf. Wendorf returns to Leonard. Now Wendorf goes and resets on the power play here. She goes across to Leonard. Leonard chips it in for Piaski. A little too far for her. Pine City grabs it and dumps it in. And Lauren sets it up for Wendorf. She's going to go behind the net. Circling is Leonard. Wendorf keeps it. She goes up to Cornier. Cornier up to Hargraves. Hargraves comes in. Nice. Tried a backdoor pass. Didn't connect. Piaski's shot goes just a little wide. Back to Wendorf. Wendorf over to Cornier. Cornier shot on and held by Pine City. Still 4-0 Whitehawks. 9 seconds left to go in the power play. Harder on the face-off with Lacombe and Jillian Peterson. Shot by Fink, was knocked down by a defender. That should do it for the power play. 5-on-5 hockey. Butler poked it off her stick. And here goes Lacombe in to chase after it. Pine City just kind of dumps it. Center ice, Fink up to Lacombe. Lacombe dumps it in the corner and then goes chase after it. She's got Bella Peterson and Harder with her on the ice. Now it's Bella Peterson with it in the corner. Harder comes in to help out. Harder and Bella Peterson in the corner there. Butler's creeping in from the blue line. Now Butler has it. Hard shot on. It kind of ski jumps up. Thought there was going to be a good rebound chance, but the goalie grabbed it out of air. Four minutes left. Still 4-0. Shots are 33-9. Rachel Erickson takes the face off. She goes, centering attempt, kind of split the D. So there's no ice because that was Mound that sent that puck down there. I think that was Fink that blew a tire behind the net. Now it's still in the Whitehawk zone. It's on this near board here. There's Fink, picks it up behind Lauren. She centers it to Rachel Erickson. Rachel Erickson goes ahead on the left side to Harmer. Harmer backs it in. Now it's Rachel Erickson. Shot got deflected, but it's kind of live in there in front of the net. Now it got knocked in the corner. Miner sets up. She goes back over to Wendorf. Wendorf goes back to Miner. Miner brings it in. Centers it. There's no one home. Now Leonard picks up. She drops it to Wendorf. Wendorf tried to chip it in, and it got knocked off her stick. Pine City brings it in, but Miner defends that nicely. It went off her shin pad. Now Hargraves and Leonard are forechecking it in our zone. It goes across to Schmid. Schmid tried to dangle, but it popped off, or it hopped over her stick. Cross ice to goes in, and Lauren's gonna hold on to that one for a face-off with 2:25 left to go in the third. 4-0 Whitehawks. Hardacre, Piaski, and Lundqvist are up front. Piaski's taking the face-off. She wins the face-off back to Cornier. Cornier does a power turn up to Lundqvist. Lundqvist goes cross ice for Hardacre, but that didn't connect. Now it goes back in, and Fink's chasing after it. Goes around the boards to Cornier. Cornier up to Lundqvist and Piaski. Piaski chips it out to Hardacre. Now we got a one-on-one. Hardacre, and here comes Piaski. But it was knocked off her stick. Kept in nicely by Lundqvist. Now Hardacre has it. She gets it, chips it towards center, but no one home. Back in the Whitehawks end, Cornier up to Fink. Fink up to Piaski. Piaski's got Bella Peterson and Lacombe with her. Now Lacombe has it. Lacombe goes back to Fink. Fink takes a look, but then goes over to Cornier. Cornier shot on, but just went wide. Rings around to Fink. Fink goes into the corner. Then gets back out to Cornier. Cornier shot on, and there's Piaski had a good chance. She picked up the blocked shot and put a shot on, but it was stopped. Nice aggressive keeping it in by Cornier. Now it's picked up by Bella Peterson. Bella Peterson shot on, and Lacombe's there, but the goalie holds on. 52 seconds left. Well, 52 seconds left. Whitehawks have been controlling it down in this zone for a little while. Maybe it's not too early to start mentioning the S word for our goalie Lauren back there. She's faced 9 shots so far and turned away all of them. If her defenders and forwards can help her out here for the next 35 seconds. Wendorf tried to reverse pass, but it was too much for everyone, and that's going to get an ice with 27 seconds left. Icing on the Whitehawks, so we'll get a face-off to the left of Lauren. Got Bella Peterson, Lacombe are up front, and I think that's Harder taking the face-off. Wendorf and Cornier are back on D. The face-off's won, and it went right in on Lauren. She covered it up. So we'll get another face-off. 25 seconds left. Face-off goes back to the Pine City D. Shot on. Pad save away by Lauren. Try to stretch pass, but it was a little too far for everyone. So we're going to get an ice with 12 seconds left. 4-0 Whitehawks. Harder wins the face-off. Back in the corner to Cornier. Looks like she's just going to tie it up here for the last 8 seconds. Pine City's doesn't look like they're going to be able to get it. Nope, that's it. Little scrum going on there in the after the horn. Congratulations, Lauren picked up, I believe that is her first career shutout. 9 shots on her, 9 saves. That's a shutout. Congratulations, Lauren. See, Roth is out there giving her a big hug. And now they're going through the line. So 4-0 Whitehawks. Shots were 35 to. Oh, wait, there's 11 shots. I forgot the last 2. There was 11 shots by the Pine City team and no goals. So 4-0. Signing off from Pine City. Thanks for watching again and again and over again as the video kept freezing, but it is what it is when we're in the 2-1-8, so just got to deal with it up here. See everyone at our next game.